Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Lobotomy Corporation. So, we've done our first 2 days. I want to see what happens when I click continue. It says day 2, which kind of concerns me. Hopefully it doesn't make me redo it. Is it loading? Hopefully it is. I did take a look, relook at my footage, because I was a little bit curious about the old lady. So it didn't save. That's annoying. Alright, so we're gonna have to redo this. We already know what it is. We've already picked it. I've already used my lob points, so let's go ahead and start. Okay. So that's the thing I was a little concerned about, is I didn't know where the when the save happens, because I didn't want to dive into the dialogue. So I honestly don't remember exactly the build, but obviously we know how this thing works now. What I did look over the footage, and the Q counter never dropped, despite the fact that we completed works on other abnormalities. My guess is, as long as you're working this particular abnormality, it won't drop from the effects of finishing other works. Because the fact that the issue is you have to keep her company, so you can listen to her stories and all that. And obviously, if other works are being done and she's being ignored, I think that's what's going to do it. In any case, we're just going to dive right into this. We got some new characters. We have Kiana here. I'm going to send her to do some prudence work, I think. Yeah, I'm going to send Kiana to do prudence work. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and send... did attachment earlier, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and continue doing attachment. I sent Danielle first time, but this time I'm going to send Sine, so we know it's safe. I don't have a fast forward because I didn't research that. So I apologize, we're going to be redoing this. Which means my stats are going to be a little bit different this time around. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put this in, I'm going to try to remember to put this in all the descriptions of all these videos, but please don't put any spoilers in the comments. This game's all about kind of learning about the stuff that's happening. Yes, I know there's multiple endings, I know there's various things I can do that kind of change the story and all that good stuff, but I want to obviously handle all that myself. Escape information. Can't even look up her stats right now. What's a little weird about her is I can't look up her stats until I start another work. Alright, so we're going to do this again. I'm curious about insight work, actually. 3, 6... Okay, so you know what? We're just going to do all the managerial tips. We already know about the basic information. Employee Elena is exposed to a continuous white damage until the solid tube was chipped off. Until it disappeared, the employee could not do any work. Alright, so that's all still the standard stuff. Alright. So yeah, she took a little bit of sanity damage. That's okay. So I'm going to send her to finish the last job. Alright, so now the meltdown's on the other one, which is completely fine. So we'll get Kiane on this. That should keep it fine. We don't have... The main thing is we don't want to waste the boxes. Speaking of boxes, let's go ahead and get the ego suit going. She is taking a bit of a hit this time. And yeah, the meltdown's gone. We're good to go. Okay. I definitely wanted to get this ego weapons. I think I'm going to wait and craft the ego weapon first before we do anything else. But yeah, sorry for doing a repeat. Like I said, I wasn't sure where it actually saved. And I didn't exactly want to rush through a bunch of dialogue after a 50-minute video. Alright. We already know the basic information, so we might as well take advantage of what we know. We know about attachment. Let's look at insight. Common, common, common. High, high, high. Definitely don't want to do instinct or repression. So we'll hold on to the rest of the points for now, and eventually tag the rest of it. I kind of want to get the escape information. Okay, I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and work complete. Skip to next day. So I think I have to pick one of these, I guess. Alright, so you haven't actually read these. You see a singing in front of your eyes. It is very splendid and it approaches you. O0360. This is a record of the day that we must never forget. T0627. People have been committing sins from a long time ago. Why do they commit such a thing, even when they know that it is bad? Sounds very similar to one of the ones we've already done. A record of the day that we must never forget. I will pick this one. Hello, manager. It's your third day working here. 3 is a mysterious number. Powerful beings in fable often grant others 3 wishes. Well, I'm not a mage or billionaire to grant you wishes, but I know what your predecessors wanted. All of them seek a sort of growth. Leading the company to prosperity, achieving spiritual maturity, you name it. They all wanted to branch out to somewhere. How about you? Let's do prosperity. Your future is defined by what you do now. And now you work for a lobotomy corporation. In lobotomy, you can see things that can't be seen, feel things that can't be felt, and do impossible things. Your wish will be granted. Perhaps you could be the best manager I ever seen. So, did their wish come true? Well, I guess that what happened to others isn't important to you. I will support you to reach your goal. You did your job perfectly again. I have a lot of work to do. My to-do list is always full. But I know I can do it. Just a little more push and I'm slower than others. I always check the list or I miss something important. That's why I have this notebook on me all the time. Well, it's almost worn out. It has always been with me since I began working here in the control team. I know Angela worries about me sometimes, but I'm totally in control. I think I was born for this job, you know. It would be fine if I am not working for the control team as long as the job is similar. Malkuth, please finish the report I asked by today. Sure thing, boss. I have it on my list. I will turn in the report by today. Well, I should go now. It was a pleasure talking to you. The AIs here, they are unstable. Except me. Malkuth is the worst, haven't you noticed? I can't complain as she is easy to control though. Malkuth. Mission, suppress berserking. As you may know, this facility isn't that stable. We were only able to contain the abnormalities and containment units because we momentarily released their suppressed power before the work began. However, suppression becomes unstable as time goes by, and eventually some abnormalities go into a meltdown. Complete a kill-off meltdown containment unit job 8 times. Once again, control team. Good day, would you like to expand the control team? Yes. Summon scattered employees to their departments. Or game speed acceleration. We'll go ahead and get the assembly summons. Yes. So we have another well, technically we have 2 unknowns, but we know one of them is literally just the old lady. We have 2 more slots open. Currently, Kiane is up to 24 sanity, thanks to all of her insight work. And it looks like Sane's temperance has been rising because she was doing all that old lady work. So a few things we need to do. Ego list. There it is. So we have an ego suit. This is Zayan Pentadits. It increases, let's check a few things first. Oh, it doesn't show the exact numbers here for this suit. That's a little annoying. Alright, ego list. So this kind of gives resistance to a little bit of everything. I'm going to give this to Sane. Actually, Kiane. There we go. There you go, that's what I want to look at. So normal, weak, endured. Okay, so yeah, the suit's just a flat upgrade. I mean, we're still vulnerable to a percentile damage, but everything else is an improvement, and you're no longer weak to purple. For those who don't remember, red is physical damage, white is sanity damage, purple is both, and the final one, pale, is percentile. I think it's also to both. Alright, let's go ahead and, as you see, she's got her fancy little attire. Let's go ahead and leave. We do have an open slot, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a new character. Look at that. Just look, that person is happy to be here. I wish I can just rename them, but we'll go ahead and keep spending the 1 log point, even though it's probably not efficient. And I'll be right back, and I'm going to handle the recruiting and customization off screen. Alright, say hello to Cerno. I'm not going to give her any upgrades, and I didn't really do too much adjusting. I just messed with the hair and the color, and of course switch the name. I can hire one more person, but I wouldn't be able to customize them, so I'm not going to. So you're kind of our tankiest person right now. I got a log point to spare. I think I'm just going to hold on to it for right now. Let's go ahead and start the next day. Alright, so we have a new one. Literally, it's just static. It's a static screen. We have to do Quillfoth meltdown containment unit work 8 times, which is something we're probably not going to get done in one sitting. We do have an elevator now, so it's going to take so essentially to get to this room here, we have to go all the way over here, I believe. I think it's, yeah, we have to go up this way, down the elevator, across here, and into that room. It's a bit of a trip. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do insight work with Danielle. Kind of seeing what the compare is. Okay. So yeah, we'll do level 1 work with Danielle here. Over here, we're going to do attachment. Again with Sine. And we're going to do insight work with Kiane here. Or I could do it with Cerno. Start getting her work done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Kiane for now. A few things I just want to check here. Oh, I never filled out the instinct work. There you go. Hi. Yeah, I think that's fine. There you can see Danielle's going this way. Old lady can drive Sine Kochia into panic by any possibility, but we're used to her throughout long observation. So this is the thing we need to watch out for. Nervous. Evaluate tasks, sequences, phenomenological observation, check sentience and selective memories. It's looking like it's bad. Looks like she's taking some damage too. Meanwhile, looks like I already finished here. I'm gonna go ahead and make our first Zane weapon. This is the penitence weapon. So go and get that going. So here's the danger. You don't know what works and what doesn't. And now meltdown's increased. Ooh, that's gonna be bad. Let me go home, I want to go home. Daniel's mind was weaker than I evaluated. Please take care of it quickly. I don't really have a way to take care of it. So, insight work was not the one we were looking for. Attachment? Low, very low. Okay, so it's looking like we're gonna need some repression or instinct. So right now it's panicking. Problem is we don't have a sanity weapon. But if we get a good result here, that might fix it. Alright, so we need to do... we're gonna do instinct with Sir now. We at least know it does sanity. You must have made some sacrifices to collect half the energy. Do not let those sacrifices be in vain. Oh yeah, the message I missed when it hits the halfway point. The one that's really long. She says things that are pretty much like, oh, you got half the energy, but energy is formless, and then she kind of just goes into a tangent until the broadcast gets turned off. Okay. Didn't seem to work. Problem is we're not perfectly producing them. I guess that's the issue. It's like this didn't do too well either. Common, common, common. Low, low, low. And this thing has 20 cost armors. Some better resistances to black and white, but you become much more vulnerable to red damage. Loneliness. Excerpt from interview log. Employee F5049. She may be the loneliest creature of all abnormalities. The creature is filled with loneliness. She is telling those tales to fill the void. Astoria needs a listener. When someone is in her room, she will try to fill that void. Of course, listening to her is very dangerous. She knows all the stories on Earth, and even the ones that don't exist. Our minds won't be able to cope with all that. She could fry our brains in a mere instant. So, yeah, listening to her does cause damage. Attachment. So you took a little bit, so that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and send Kiane there. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and just pick you. I'm gonna do attachment with Sine over here. And we'll see how things go. We definitely need to take care of this meltdown. Serna feels the ominous pressure of the containment unit. Serna can feel the slight sadness and rage looming over the entire containment unit. Serna thinks that there's a fishy stench coming from somewhere. Damn, that thing is just... Alright, the good news is the overload's gone. Bad news is two of my people are nuts right now. Arg. Well, I can try suppressing her. Or I can just take the penalty. Yeah, I didn't get anywhere with that. It does so much damage. It does just pure sanity damage. Until you can't take it anymore. So yeah, I knew you could do it. We succeeded in collecting enough energy. Though you cannot see me, I was always there for you, cheering you on. Alright, let's get the basic information. This thing's kind of a problem. I'm gonna do the work complete and see what happens. I'm not gonna be able to get the meltdown requirements done, I don't think. Not with two people going crazy. C rank. Oh, it says dead? Let's retry. I'm not gonna have two people die on me. But yeah, that's a bit of a problem. What I will do is I'm going to reinforce her prudence. I'll get her up to 34. So at this point I'm kind of just figuring out what to do. She's got the outfit. Let's start again. Alright. So we have the information that we have. Insight didn't work. Instinct doesn't work. Attachment definitely doesn't work. So repression. And we'll use Kiane. In the meantime, so let's read this again. I'll pop that because I forgot about it. After Onsen restores the SP of all employees in the department. But I guess the moment you go berserk, it's over. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and pop this for now. An attachment on Sine. I mean, I was okay with losing Danielle, but losing both characters would have been unpleasant, because Danielle, it didn't cost me anything. So we'll keep an eye on this thing and see what happens. Suppress dash drive, delete memories. God, this thing's just not working. Holy crap. Mistakenly thought there were sounds of people howling from afar. So the question is can she tank it? It's not going to be a good completion, but it'll at least finish. Okay, it was average. More highly fortitude level employees, the lowest the success rate for T0627's work. It is considered that the violence has increased rapidly due to the excessive influence of T0627. So the more highly fortitude level employees did worse. Okay, repression seems to work, especially if you get to higher levels. That's common at least. But yeah, this thing's tough. Kenny lost about 15 points there, points of sanity, which isn't terrible, but it's definitely dangerous. In the meantime, let's go ahead and grab one of these. Don't settle for half the energy, you must collect the full amount. Something, something, something. Okay. So at this point we'll go ahead and get, you know what, I'm just going to get the escape information now. The non-escape object has 4 kill-off counters. Has loneliness as a drop chance, plus 3 success rate and plus 3 work speed, which is pretty good. Alright. So what I'm concerned about right now is the meltdown. Where is everybody? So repression. I'm gonna send. Oh, they're both a little off. Yeah, it's a little dangerous to send them now. Alright. Again, it just entered. Alright, Sine. Just comparing, contrasting, so 0.8%. Alright, Sine. See if you can handle it. So I want her to go there first and then see where the meltdown goes. It's over there. Can I handle it? And then over here, get some insight onto Cerno. Treat hysteria, terminate desires, perform eradication of desire, imprint super ego, delete memories. There's an ominous presence in there. Slight sadness and rage looming over the entire containment unit. Suppress core, map neural networks. Nice work, Sine. Alright, still neutral. That's still better than nothing. I could identify it, but I don't want to. These tips are kind of the more important part right now. By the way, a phenomenon abnormality that has no visible form. It was discovered when employees started showing shared symptoms when entering a specific area. They all suffered specific hallucinations and their mental corruption increased. When the work was normal, kill-off counter was reduced within normal probability. Well, we've been getting normals. When the work it's a probability of dropping. When the work result was bad, the kill-off counter was reduced with high probability. When employee POSI panics during work, kill-off counter was reduced. When the work result is good, the kill-off counter increased. When all E boxes were produced as PE boxes, kill-off counter was raised by 2 levels. By the way, for the managerial tips, you have to go in order. Alright. So we got that information. Alright, so that's the workday complete. I don't think I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to stick around for 7 more of those. We at least know that repression works. Alright. Alright, so we got that information. I don't think there's anything else we need from this, besides more gear. We can always use more gear. Alright. Let's go ahead and complete the workday. Promotion. Okay, so we got 6 rewards from that, which is probably for the best. Kiane has has been getting better at her justice. Justice improved, work success. Some good stuff there. Alright, let's go ahead and skip to the next day. Things are just gonna get more chaotic from here. This bracelet does not forgive those with greed, so it should only be worn by those in need. Save us now and forevermore, the truth shall set us free. Many of those who underwent an operation inside the machinery have found rest and became healthy again. Many of those who underwent an operation inside the machinery have found rest and became healthy. Save us now and forevermore. We'll try this bracelet. Are you proud of what you do here? If not, this news will change your mind. After your arrival, the energy output has increased by 13%. A 13% increase is a record-breaking figure. How do you feel? I am proud. Since you came, the company is doing better. That means you're doing your job. There will be only good news. A machine doesn't flatter easily. It's good to know that you're happy. I remember your face when you first came here. You were withdrawn, face all grim, and was alerted at my presence. It's okay for you to be happy now. And it's a special day today. See the glass of champagne? Let us toast. Oh, it's not someone's birthday, or the company foundation day. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. And many more will follow. I am helping you cope with it. They knew the risk from the beginning. The company grows on their sacrifices. I believe it's the story character that, or the employee that was in the story, not the one we actually lost and reset it. I'm sure they would feel proud of themselves in their dying breath. You should respect them. That is why we're toasting now. Cheers for the deceased to remember their noble sacrifices. Drink the champagne. I will give you some tips. To properly drink a glass of champagne, lightly hold the lower stem of the glass and savor the bubbles. Yes, just like that. Expand it. Though I'm not exactly sure what expanding it will do. We now have a fourth unknown. And we got some lob points to spend. So we'll go ahead and do this now, because obviously I don't... Well, actually, I guess technically it's now started day 4. But let's distribute some equipment first. A gentle new employee, a frivolous new employee, honest employee, a spunky new employee. Oh! Cerno got the headpiece. Yeah, she's wearing the headpiece right now. Unfortunately, I can't really look at it. But she has it. So that's penitence, I believe that's what it's called. That gives her, I believe, plus sanity and increased chances of success with the one sin, or whatever it's called. Anyway, we have an ego weapon now. This one does white damage, which means we can actually use it to bring back people from insanity, which is something we desperately need. I'm going to give it to Sine. So there you go. She's now going to do white damage. And it is more damage than what the riot stick does, but it's white damage, not red. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket. I need to increase justice. Oh, I see why it won't let me. At this point, it's more expensive to increase stuff now. Oh no, is it just flat more expensive to increase, cancel. Let's check that. Okay, so Justice is actually super expensive. I was not aware of that. It takes 9 points to upgrade it. That's, yeah, everything else is 1 point. Justice takes a lot more. Well, Kiane is still my best person for the job, so we'll cancel. Yeah, and I don't want Sine doing the job, so... I mean, I guess one thing we could try doing... Yeah, I think it's gonna be Kiane. The main reason is because her work speed is so fast now, and that means less time of getting hit by attacks, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and confirm this. 1 second. Cat. There we go. So, Justice level 2. There you go. Now she's also got increased movement speed, which will help her get down there faster, because that takes forever. And then we need to recruit somebody. Alright, we'll go ahead and change appearance here. And I'm actually kind of okay with that. So I'm going to call you Mystia Lorelei. Hopefully I spelled it correctly. Alright, and then for her, I need one. I have a lot point to spend. I think I will give her... I don't really know what I want to give her. I can give her some fortitude. There you go. There you go. And then we'll go ahead and start things off. So you have to finish the work. You have to do 8 of them in one sitting. That's a little unexpected. But, alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm the Depressed Dior, this was Lobotomy Corporation. See you guys next time.